Hello. This is the famous Evans City post office location used in the Crazies. You see it featured prominently. It's here in Evans City, PA.
Go.
Hello. I'm here in Evans City, PA. A filming location for the movie The Crazies. Of course, that was made by George Romero back in 1974, I believe. 73, maybe. This is the Evans City Post Office, featured prominently in the movie when the army takes over the town to quarantine it because of the virus or the contamination or whatever got into the people that was making them crazy.
Right, okay, Larry, go.
Hey everyone, I think I found a missing location from Night of the Living Dead. If you take a look behind me and you look in the movie, you'll see this road and how it curves at the end. And Judy comes out the woods just like I did, and she runs down the street as Bill Heinzman chases her. Hello. Right behind me is the original farmhouse location from Night of the Living Dead. The farmhouse that was seen in the movie was torn down, but in its place is the red building you see right now. That was built in the exact same spot, and they used this whole location here, these fields, as the primary location for the movie. I mean, although you see a lot of the views of it from the other end of the property, you see the farmhouse where that is now. From other views at the other end, we don't want to go on there and disturb them because it's private property. But in front of that house is where they had the bonfire, and they burned all the bodies and furniture and Ben and the cemetery ghoul. And the right at the end of their driveway is where the truck blew up. This is the primary location, and it's really cool that it's still here. Unfortunately, the farmhouse isn't. Hello. Right here.
Line, yeah.
This is where LMA lives, yeah? Right here?
No, this one.
Oh, the next one down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello. This here is another location featured in the movie Night of the Living Dead. You can see in the movie George Cosana and several Posse members sitting here at this telephone pole. And you see all the sheriff and a lot of cars, parked along here alongside the bridge, which is also seen in the movie. In particular, you see this view in the movie. The cars all come across this bridge, although the bridge has changed since the movie. It had an old style, iron bridge. Now it has, more modern one, although this one is getting old too. But you see this whole area here with Bill Cardell and George Cosana and the entire posse. In Night of the Living Dead, we also see this White House directly behind me. You see many. In Night of the Living Dead, we also see this White House behind me. It's just past the corner of the bridge where you see everybody. This whole area was filmed for that Posse location scene. That scene with the Posse. You want to do that over. Directly behind me is the White House seen in the distance behind the Posse members in Night of the Living Dead. You see it particularly in the television footage, as the cast members in the movie watch the TV. it's also right around the corner from the bridge here. It's also featured in the movie. This whole area was filmed. Here, you know, it's the view, you know? I mean, actually, they would have got the shot somewhere over here because you can see the car go by. And you see that there's a mound, you know, this
Seriously.
It's good, isn't it?
It's too bright.
You see how the land starts going up there.
After this car, go.
In Night of the Living Dead, they feature the opening scene right here in this stretch of road. At first, you see a view from the top of this hill, and the car is going towards them. The second view, this hill, the car is heading this way. And the third view you see is the car coming up from around this bend, and you see it from that side of the road. And the fourth view you see is the car going this way around the bend.
All the locals were shaking their heads at us as they go past.
All right, right here we are at the Duquesne Incline in Pittsburgh, and right behind me is a shot you can see in the movie by George Romero, There's Always Vanilla. You see Judy Ridley and Richard Ricci walk right through on this sidewalk.
Yep.
Hello. You may notice this red house. You see it in Dawn of the Dead, in the scene where you have the army lined up alongside the road, and you have all the rednecks partying and drinking beer. They do it all in this area along the road here, and you see this house in the background. In Dawn of the Dead, you can see this red house here in the background of the section with the Posse members and the army lined up alongside the road, and they're all drinking beer, and they play the song, "'Cause I'm a man." was the helicopter landing pad, and to the left of it was the entrance where they go in and out, you know, onto the roof.
Yeah. The roof.
The roof.
Let's get up to the roof.
And when they're on the roof, when they first land, those bluish power things right behind the trees,
yeah.
that's where Ken stands in front of them, and you see shots of him looking at it. You know, it must be nuclear.
You do.
I mean, yeah, if you had a chance, you could even copy it.
Yeah, I can rip it.
They're right on disc, ready to go. They just have to be finalized.
Yeah.
When they're done.
I'll just rip it then to my drive.
It's just like ripping a DVD.
Yeah. Tell them the story. Go this side.
Tell me.
Yeah, why not? This is what this. Okay.
All right. Where do you want to start? Maybe I should walk. Welcome to the Monroeville Mall, featured prominently in Dawn of the Dead. As you see right here in front of me, this is the entrance where all the bikers entered the mall. And in the movie, they actually shattered the glass when they did the explosion in this area. And all the van was parked over here, and everybody piled out. And they were fighting zombies. And right here is where they parked the trucks to block this entrance. First they backed up one, and then they backed up one next to it, and they switched and got into the other ones. They both got into one truck. And I forgot to put that on the recording. Most of the time, when you see zombie shots outside of doorways in the movie, they are shots of zombies standing right here against these doors, and the cameras would be inside, and they'd be looking out, and the zombies are all clawing at the doors, trying to get in. All right, we are now inside the biker entrance, and you can actually see this wall and this whole background behind all the zombies when you look at them in the movie. And you actually see over here, if you look closer at this end, the zombie that was naked in swim trunks, he was standing and bumping against the glass over there. You see that all the brick, you know, all the rocks and stuff in his background.
Go take it.
This is the view of the mall from inside, and you can see this entrance is exactly where all the bikers started driving their bikes right through here.
Let's get Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Recorder or no?
No, it should be okay.
Right up here, above here, is the hallway where our heroes in the movie, Dawn of the Dead, traveled up and down to their hideout and over to JCPenney's. And if you see over here to the right of it, there is Naturalizer Shoes. That's the only store still remaining in the mall in the same spot as when they filmed the movie.
Good. Ready? I'm filming, so you're ready to go. I'll get a few photos in advance with it.
All right.
Say it loud. Okay. Let everyone listen. Yeah.
Right here is the location where JCPenney's used to be here in the Monroeville Mall. Up above here is where they stood all dressed up, and Ken Ferret said the line, "There's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth." As you can see now, it's been turned into an H&M on the bottom floor, and upstairs is now a movie theater. It used to be JCPenney's. Right here is the escalator that you see in a lot of the movie. A lot of the zombies go up it, in particular, one played by Peyton Hill, who was the sweater zombie. He goes up there all full. Follow me, if you will.
Yep.
As we come around right here, underneath this escalator is the spot where they had the blood pressure machine in the movie, which I'm sure you all remember. It's right here. Do it.
Go on. Yeah.
In this spot right here is where Tom Savini used the machete and chopped Lenny Lee's the machete zombie in the head as he knelt down. And you can see Walden Books in the background on the side here. This was Walden Books at the time of the filming of Born the Dead, and this is where Tom chops Lenny Lee's machete zombie in the head. And he would have been like this. Right here inside the Monroeville Mall is a small memorial or tribute to Dawn of the Dead, which was shot here, of course. As you can see, there are 3 big pictures and nice frames. It's pretty cool. I should have said it.
Should have.
Go.
All right, man. You're okay.
Okay, you're okay. I'll stand a bit closer. Right. Okay.
Right here is where Tom Savini and Marty Schiff, right behind him, stood and watched Ken Foray go down the hallway where all our heroes, came in and out of their hideout. And this is in front of Natural Leisure Shoes. And right here in front of us is the spot where Tom was fighting the zombies and Ken was supposed to be in the ceiling and he shot him and Tom flew over the balcony down below.
Did we go come in and something?
What are you talking about?
Ready? Go. Go.
Guys.
It's alright. Go on. It's okay.
As you can see, this is the famous.
Go.
Hey, as you can see, this is the hallway our heroes and Dawn of the Dead came in and out of many times during the movie. Their hideout was located down there, according to the movie, and what they would do is come here and run all the way down to JCPenney's and back. And oftentimes you can see them standing right here, and this is where they said, I need lighter food. You got it.
Go.
This is the iconic spot where Flyboy made his return to their hideout and brought all the other zombies up the stairs. Right here is the entranceway to the hideout. Leads to a hallway. You'll see in the movie they made a fake wall to cover these doors. And if you look inside, you will see that hallway. ramp, they built a fake wall to make it look like the hallway stopped. There were no doors or anything.
Oh, okay.
And right here, on our left-hand side, is the community room at the time, and it's where they did all the zombie makeups. All the extras would stay in there and eat and just lounge and relax until their call time. Okay, you good?
Yep.
Okay. In the movie, you see our heroes run from the hallway, they run right through here, and they come around, and they come right in front of JCPenney's, and they would run and open the doors. It would have been right about over here. That's where they open and lock the doors the whole time.
The car, yeah?
Already said it.
Okay.
In this area, start again. Go. Right here is where the clock tower once stood. And if you get closer, you can even see the skylights are still up top, and they're still the same.